Hello friends, Always Seek Knowledge Academy is happy to welcome you all to its next video on Get Ready for the NET Exam, Get Set Go, a mock test. We already know that the pass percentage is 40 for general and 35% for reserved category, and top 6% are qualified in each category. That is, you should get a pass percentage in both paper 1 and paper 2 for getting qualified in the exam. And so that is also, you need to get a pass percentage of 40 for passing, and only top 6% of the passed candidates will be qualified in each category. So without any further delay, we can start attending the mock test. So in order to attend the mock test, so the NTA, that is the National Testing Agency, conducts the UGC NET exam, and they also have given us the sample for the mock test, how to attend the mock test, so how the actual paper will be. So what you can do is you can just visit this website https://www.nta.ac.in/quiz. So now we are going to attend one such quiz, and we are going to see how to approach for the papers. Okay, so attending mock test is very essential before you go in for your actual exams, because it will be really very helpful. Okay, so you should get practice to the things. Unless you practice earlier, it would be difficult for you when you go for the first time and attend and see all the new things. So to understand that itself, you need a lot of time. So please try to attend mock test. Okay, every week you can attend some mock test, so that will be helpful for you while attending your actual exam. Okay. So what you can do is, in order to attend the mock test, you can just type in nta.ac.in/quiz in your Google. So once you type in, what happens is this particular page will be displayed on your screen. So what you can do is, if you want to attend papers of December 2018 onwards, you can click on the link over here. Or if suppose you want to attend any mock test before December 2018, you can select this particular option. So what is the difference between these two options means, before 2018, before December 2018, the papers, okay, the papers were 3 in number. That is, you have to clear paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. Okay, so after 2018, there were only 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2, and these 2 papers were conducted without any break in between. So if you want to attend paper 1, you can go for the first option. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you how to attend a mock test in paper 1. So we can refer here. Okay, so select exam you would like to appear. So you can click on UGC NET. This particular platform conducts mock test for various exams. Okay, so anything whichever you want, okay, like SPIAM, IGNOU, anything, JEE main. Okay, so you can choose for NEET exams and other things and all. So now our main target is to prepare for the UGC NET. So I am choosing UGC NET. So you can click on UGC NET from here. Okay, then you can select paper 1. So here you will be having paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3 of different subjects. Okay, so you can choose paper 1. If suppose you are going to attend paper 1, mock test in paper 1, you can just browse and you can see which paper you want to attend. So paper 1 is the last option, so I'm choosing it, and then I'm clicking the option called start mock test. Okay, now it is getting processed. So just have a look, friends. So this is how your actual window is going to appear during your exams, during your NET exam. So what happens is your system name will be here, okay, and the details, okay, your system name and the numbers will be displayed over here, and then your profile picture will be here, okay, in this picture, and candidate name, your name and your paper, okay. So paper means if you're which subject for which you are appearing, okay, and this will be there. Then you can click on login. So make sure that your name and the subject name and your profile picture, everything is correct, okay. Before you attend the exam, make sure all these things are correct, okay. Then you can click on login, okay. Once you click on the thing called login, what happens, it gives you a general instructions. So you need to read these general instructions before starting your exams, okay. So if you just go through these general instructions prior to the actual exam, it will be easy for you. So it is a good practice to read all the general instructions and have a thorough knowledge of it. So the first thing what you have to do is choose your default language, okay. You can click on this option. So whichever language you prefer, okay, whether it might be English or Hindi, whichever you prefer, you can choose. So I have chosen English, okay. So in the general instruction, what is the general instructions given is, so since we have chosen the paper, okay, chosen paper 1, that is before December 2018. So at that time they conducted paper 1, paper 2 and all separately, okay. So at that time the duration of paper 1 is 120 minutes, okay. According to that period of time, the duration is 120 minutes, and now depending upon the choice at present, it varies, okay. So generally at present the paper 1 and paper 2 together you will be given 180 minutes, okay. So the clock will be set. Actually you will not be allowed to carry any digital kinds of things with you, so there will be a clock in your system, okay. So it will be set and the countdown timer will be there, okay, next to in the clock. So countdown timer on the top right corner of the screen will display the remaining time available for you to complete the examination. So it will tell you how many minutes are there, okay, how many remaining time is there to complete your work. So when it reaches 0, automatically the screen, okay, the examination will end by itself. So at that time it is not necessary, you will not be required to give end or submit at all, okay. So if the time reaches 0, automatically it will automatically submit the application, okay. So the next thing regarding the question palettes. So what about the question palette? So the question palette displayed on the right side of the screen will show the status of each question using one of the following symbols. So you have these 5 symbols. So this white it indicates that you have not visited the question, and the red indicates that you have not answered the question, and green you have answered the question, and this one purple symbol, the purple round, okay, so you have not answered the question but have marked the question for review. So for review you have marked it. So the next thing is the question answered and marked for review will be considered for evaluation. So understand the difference between the 4th one and 5th one. So here you have marked and it will be considered for evaluation. Next, what about the points of 4, 5 and 6 means? So you have the arrow mark, okay. So it is for moving the screen. So you will be having the question palette, okay. Once you click on the arrow button, what happens? Your screen gets widened, okay. Your display area where your question and answers are displayed, okay, question and the options, okay, that will get widened and your question palette will disappear. Once if you want once again the question palette means you can click on this arrow button, okay. Next is as I've already told you, there will be a profile image on top, okay, and you click on the language and you use it upward and downward arrow to move up and down the screen. Next, navigating to a question. So to answer the question, what you can do is just you can whichever question you want, you can click on the question, you can answer that particular question, and after answering you should not just go to the next question, you have to click save and next. Only when you give save and next, it will be considered that you have answered, okay. Otherwise you can give mark for review and next, okay. Any of the 2 options you can give, and then only you can go for the next one. Otherwise it will be considered that you have not answered that question, you have not attended that question, okay. So next is answering procedure. So whichever options you want, you can click on it. If you think that you have made mistake, what you can do is either you can go for clear response button, or just once again click on it, it will be deselected. Okay. So once after selecting, you have to give save and next, or you can give mark for review and next button. Okay. So this is regarding answering the questions, and without any further delay, you can click on the options. Okay. And then I'm giving proceed. So this is how your actual screen will be there. Okay. So what happens, your name, your exam name, all the details will be given. See, this is the clock timer. Okay, the countdown timer has started. So totally it was 1 hour 60 okay, 2 hours were there. So I've used nearly 20 seconds of it now. Okay, so this is actually an thing. Okay, so this is the question palette. Okay, so this is for your reference. Okay, so this is for your reference. Totally there are 50 questions. It means that I'm in question 1, and 49 questions I have not visited. Okay, this indicates that I have not visited 49 questions yet, and this red symbol denotes that I have not answered the questions. Green denotes that I have answered the questions, and purple, okay, it's marked for review, and purple with green, it indicates that it is answered and it is marked for review. Okay, you have answered, so it will be considered for evaluation. Even if you forget to just give the correct answer, okay, like just a green symbol, or you want to give any other symbols means, so what happens is, if you forget also, it will be considered for evaluation. If it is correct, you will be given marks. Okay, so now what you can do is, you can use the scroll bar to scroll up and down. Okay, so for that only they have shown this arrow button. Okay, so you can scroll up and down. So once again you saw about this. Okay, so what happens is, the question gets expanded. You will not be able to see the question palette. Okay, so when I click on it back, once again I'm able to see the question as well as the question palette. So this is the question palette. Okay, so now I'm just looking at the question number 1. So I'm clicking some options. Okay, so for example 2, if I feel that 2 is the correct option, that B, C, E is the correct answer, I can click on it, and then till I click save and next, what happens, see here, so you are having that red alone. It means it is not answered. So once I give save and next, what happens, this one has changed to green. Okay, now I'm going to the next question. Okay, so you can click here next. Okay, or otherwise you can click here. Any of the two things are correct. Okay, so here once again I'm reading the question, I'm clicking the answer, save and next. Okay, so third question. Third, what I'm doing, once again I'm using the arrow buttons. I'm clicking on some option 1, but I'm not sure whether it is correct or not. So at that time what I can do is, I'm giving save and mark for review. So now what happens, see, it has been changed to this particular symbol. Okay, next. See, fifth question, I have seen the question but I have not answered. So it is treated as that I have not answered the question, and it is in red symbol. Okay, so now I am in question number 6. I am answering the question. I am giving some option called 4 and mark for review and next. That is this one. Okay, so just I am keeping it as a review. Okay, I am not sure with the answers. If I am not sure, I am answering means I can give this one. Okay, I can give save and mark for review. If I am not sure, just I am marking for some review. Okay, so that then I can move on for the next, means I can keep this one. Okay, so likewise you can attend all the things, all the answers, and once you completed, okay, if you feel that there is a time, what you can do in between also, you can go to that particular question, you can attend that question and give save. Okay, so save. See, the red color has been changed to green. Okay, so once you answer the question, it changes to green. Okay, next I'm giving submit. So you need to attend all the questions and give submit. Okay, so what happens here is, I've answered totally there are 50 questions, answered 3, not answered 2, reviewed 1, likewise. Okay, now I am clicking yes. So they have given me the result. Okay, since this is a student feedback, so try to attend as many mock tests as possible. Okay, so you can see, so for all the 50 questions, okay, what options you have selected, which is correct, which is wrong, and the correct options. Okay, so this mock test will definitely be helpful for you. in order to clear your exams. You will come to know about various questions